Hey, Jules Blessed Vegan, and as always, welcome to my channel. And for those of you who are new, I know you can benefit. Sorry I missed you yesterday, people. My life is big. I am not going to go back. I'm not going to go back. I'm not going to worry about missing yesterday. Let's just move forward. For those who are doing the self-care challenge, it's all good. It is all good. So the self-care for tomorrow is going to be asking for help. It's really difficult for people to ask for help, and I get it. I mean, for so many reasons. As women, we're supposed to be really capable. We're supposed to be able to multitask. We're naturally called to be mothers and to nurture the planet, if you will. And it can be really hard to ask for help, but it is so necessary. So I have a fantastic article on 4 steps in effectively asking for help. Let's do this. So this is from actually military and veterans asking for help. Do you know how? For many people, asking for help is not as easy as it sounds, yet not asking for help or asking too late can turn a manageable situation into something more serious, which ultimately may require more care and therefore more time. Not asking for help or asking too late can affect not just one's health and well-being, but also that of the family, especially the children. Asking for help is something we are taught from a very young age when we learn to ask politely, communicate what we need, and then say thank you once help is given. As we get older, asking for help is often confused with or feared as personal weakness and vulnerability, straight up. In fact, asking for help is most often viewed as a sign of strength and good judgment. Actually, it is prudent to ask for help. I wasn't raised asking for help, I assure you. I was supposed to figure it out. But I feel so bad for my students when I'm like, you've barely been on the planet and you think you're supposed to know everything. I'm so sorry for that, you know? It's just better. It's just better when we allow others to help. Okay, so remember, this is referencing veterans and stuff, so it's going to be talking about that. But let me see. I'm going to go to 4 simple steps for asking for help. Number 1, accept. This is perhaps the most important step. Acknowledging the need for assistance is important, but equally important is willingness to accept help. Being able to freely ask for help requires accepting limitations and believing that you are truly deserving of the help. So true. Assess. Take the time to think through exactly what you need. This allows you to think about what's most important and help shape your request. Most people will be willing to help when you ask. Help them by being specific on how they can help. Yeah, it's much more effective. Number 3, ask. This is your time to take action and where you make the request. Remember, in-person requests are best. That's straight up, but not always possible. Being courteous, direct, and specific regarding the request are the rules. Courteous, direct, and specific regarding the request. And number 4, again, as with any skill, it requires practice. If it helped, do it again. A nice final touch would not only be to thank the person, but also to share about how much he or she has helped. Yeah, I mean, to actually send a real card through snail mail saying thank you so much means a great deal to people. I know that. Not asking for help or asking too late can turn a manageable situation into something more serious. That's so true. So the reminders: be resourceful. Think about who may be able to help, even those who might say no. Be courteous. Asking nicely goes a long way. Most people are willing to help with both big and small tasks. Always say thank you, whether they agree to help you or not. Number 3, be specific. Most people are willing to help. They just have to know how. Being specific allows for best results. It helps others understand how they can best help you. Remember, you're in a position of knowing what you need. Others can't read your mind. Number 4, be flexible. Your plan of how others can help may not be the only one. If different ways to help are suggested, take time to consider these. And be grateful. Most important for completing the cycle of asking is to say thank you. This recognizes another's contribution and strengthens the relationship just in case help is needed again. Just as with any skill, asking for help gets easier the more you practice it. Remember, asking for help is a sign of strength. Being able to identify needs and act accordingly are essential for being successful in many ways. Asking for help has many benefits. It can make life easier for you and your family and give the individual who helps you a sense of accomplishment and goodwill. And of course, be willing to be a helper, right? Often there's these people who just need. But when they're wanted, it's a hard no. Don't be one of those people. Anyway, I thought that was good and helpful. And again, forgive me for not being here. I know we're trying to do a daily challenge, but my life has been challenging daily, and I'm doing the best I can. So I'm happy to be with my JBV community. I'm stoked if you're still doing self-care. It is just something that any little extra effort in your day towards honoring yourself is good. If you follow the list I'm suggesting, that's great too. So again, ours is being willing to ask for help. All right, my friends, like if you like, join us if you haven't. Subscribe. Let me know in the comments below how I may support you. And until we talk again, best of all, know that you're blessed.